So today I am making a sourdough apple and cranberry goulet. I think that's how you say it. It's kind of like a rustic pie, but it's not like, you'll see, it's not really like a traditional pie. And I am not an expert at peeling stuff, so if my peeling skills look a little funny, I'm sorry, I'm just not really good at it. But anyways, here I am going to mix together the fruits in a bowl, and then I'll be making the pie crust.
For the pie filling, you'll need 4 apples peeled and sliced, 3/4 a cup of cranberries, 1/3 a cup of walnuts, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And for the crust, I am using my sourdough pie crust recipe, and that is 1½ cups of flour, 1 cup of fed sourdough starter, a 1/4 cup of butter cut into slices, and you want to make sure it's cold, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 cup of honey, and additional flour for rolling out the dough. Bake covered at 350 degrees for 1 hour.
So you can do that one long fermented, or you could do the fast and easy method that I just did. I just am wanting to eat it, so I don't want to wait 24 hours or overnight to let it ferment. So you can let it sit out and ferment overnight, or however long you want to, or you can stick it in the refrigerator, and that may make it a little easier to roll out if you want to do that. I personally do einkorn, and I do a 75% hydration rate for my sourdough recipes, so that's just for reference.
For this recipe, you'll need 6 potatoes thinly sliced and 1/2 of an onion thinly sliced. For the pumpkin cheese sauce, I used 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree, a teaspoon of thyme, 1½ cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of shredded Parmesan, 1 cup of shredded cheddar, and a teaspoon of salt. Bake covered at 375 degrees for 45 minutes, then take it out and remove the cover and add a half cup of cheddar and a fourth cup of Parmesan and cook for another 30 minutes uncovered.
You like it? Is it cheesy? Yes, that's potatoes. What do you think, Charlotte? There's potatoes. You taste the cheese? Yeah. So those au gratin cheesy potatoes were really good. They taste just like what you'd expect, except they have a little bit of a pumpkin flavor to them, and the texture is a little bit different, but they're really tasty. And today I'm gonna be making a chicken pot pie, but it's gonna be a sourdough pot pie, and it's gonna have apple and cranberry in it. So it's gonna have that fall taste to it, and honestly, you can't get enough cranberry this time of year. I love cranberry because it gives it a little bit of color and a little pop of flavor in your food. So I'm really excited because I'm also going to be making some fermented cranberry sauce soon, closer to Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for that. And for today's recipe, I'm using my sourdough pie crust recipe, just like I used in the Goulet recipe that I made yesterday. And I figured out it's Goulet, not Goulet. So I'm really sorry about butchering that. But I'm using that same recipe, but I'm going to double it so that I can have a bottom crust and a top crust. So I'm not going to film myself fully making that again because you just saw it yesterday. So just know that that's how I am making the crust part of this recipe.
For this recipe, you'll need 2 to 3 potatoes cubed and peeled, 2 apples cubed and peeled, cubed cooked chicken, and half of an onion thinly sliced. Sauté the onion until translucent and boil the potatoes for 10 minutes. So what you see here is going to be a little bit different from the final recipe. And after you sauté your onion, you're going to add in 1 cup of apple cider, 1 cup of chicken bone broth, 1 cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of poultry seasoning, and arrowroot starch until it has thickened. Bake at 400 degrees for 45 minutes. Now I am making my pumpkin cheesecake bars, and in my mixer I am mixing together 2 cups of almond flour, a 1/4 cup of softened butter cut into slices, a few tablespoons of raw honey, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of salt. bake at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. For the pumpkin cream cheese, I'm whipping together 16 ounces of cream and a 1/4 cup of honey until I got stiff peaks, but you can go up to a 1/2 cup of honey if you want it more sweet. Then you're going to set it aside. Then I mix together one 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree, a 1/2 tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. Then you'll add the whipped cream back in and mix together. Pour in the cream cheese filling and put in the refrigerator overnight to set.
So that is my collection of yummy fall recipes, and I may have some more around Thanksgiving time for you guys, so stay tuned. And I am so excited for fall. I don't know about you guys, but I hope this video helps you kind of transition into fall and fall recipes. So I'll have the principal recipes down below if you want those, and please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys again soon. Be well, guys.